So who is a stranger considered to you? Is it someone who looks like this, or even this? Growing up as a child, I've always thought strangers were people who looked creepy, mean, ugly, scary, and overall unfriendly people. But in reality, strangers can have multiple faces. A beautiful smile, a pretty face, well-dressed, well-spoken, and overall someone with a friendly demeanor. This is where the concept of stranger danger comes in, and whether or not it's the most effective way in teaching our children about child abduction prevention. It could get confusing because depending on the situation, strangers can be helpful people like police officers, store clerks, or parents with children. This is why it's important to not only focus on certain types of people, but rather on identifying and responding to threatening situations. The following are new tips and ways in discussing the concept of stranger danger to your children. Instead of saying, "Never talk to strangers," try saying, "You should not approach just anyone if you need help. Look for a uniformed police officer, a store clerk with a name tag, or a parent with children." Finding uniformed people are very good because at least you can link them to a name badge or a badge number that will link them to a name. Another tip, instead of saying, "Stay away from people you don't know," try saying, "It's important for you to get my permission before going anywhere with anyone." This is important because children may know people that they don't really know. Example, a family friend, your next door neighbor, or so-and-so that you always see at the grocery store every week. At least this way, if your children ask for your permission, you will be made aware of who's trying to get close to them and take them places. One last tip. Instead of saying, "You can tell someone is bad just by looking at them," try saying, "Pay attention to what people do. Tell me right away if anyone asks you to keep a secret, makes you feel uncomfortable, or tries to get you to go somewhere with them." This is very important because, once again, it doesn't matter how pleasant and friendly a person appears to be. Children really need to analyze people and their actions, especially if they're asking them to do certain things and trying to get them to follow them somewhere. These were all tips that I found in an article that I felt was very useful, so that's why I decided to share. It's also suggested to add role-playing scenarios to help your children practice abduction prevention. The more children practice, the better they'll be at responding to emergency situations. So this concludes my video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you were able to take some valuable tips away. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. See you at the next one.